Good evening. My name is Adam Massey, and for my final speech, I will be doing leadership. My title is going to be Leadership Portal to a Better You. First of all, I'd like to start with a famous quote. Someone wiser than myself once said, "Leaders may wear many hats, but they must remember they do not wear a cape." Basically, when you think about a hat serves the only purpose as to be on a head. There's no rules about what a hat has to be. It doesn't have to be big or small or red, yellow, green, orange. It doesn't have any specifications, and neither do leaders. They can do basically whatever they want to do and however they want to do to lead and to do their jobs. But they also must remember that they're no better than anyone else. So they're not super. They don't deserve to wear a cape. And obviously, I'm going to be talking about leadership today, and it's important for all of you because you can all use some kind of leadership aspects in your daily lives, especially you high schoolers, because I'm going to tell you about the available leadership opportunities for you in the upcoming years. I am qualified to talk about this because of my recent involvement in high school of being the head football captain on the football team and being the student council representative, both of which are leadership roles that I have filled using these characteristics that I'm going to talk about. So first of all, I'm just going to talk about leadership opportunities that are available, the advantages of leadership, and the importance of leadership in the workplace. First of all, with leadership opportunities, there are plenty of leadership opportunities available, especially for high school and college-aged kids. First of all, I'm going to be talking about Parker Weedle, my friend and my ex-classmate, who is currently a student up in Kansas State University. During an interview, he told me that in his old high school and middle school, there are multiple opportunities for student leadership, including clubs, different activities, sporting events, student council, all of which have multiple positions of high-ranking authority, and all of which are done for a purpose. And obviously, when you're leading a group of people, you're doing something for a purpose. Secondly, Parker went on to say that in his fraternity up at Kansas State University, they also have leadership opportunities from intramural chairman to social chairman to president and vice president of these different fraternities. And that there is also other student council leadership within the college, such as president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and so on and so on. So any capacity that you'd like to join in leadership can easily be done. Thirdly, just talking with one of my friends, Ryan Schmidt, at Kansas State University, after his major in accounting, he would like to minor in leadership studies. According to him, that is a great idea, for one, because it is very easy. Most of the leadership studies degrees are just a few more credit hours past the general education, and they also look really, really good on a resume for a future job application. So that's always a plus. Moving on to the advantages of leadership, both social and economical. Socially, the advantages are increased self-esteem and just increased speaking ability and ability to deal with others, because that's basically what this life is about. No matter where you are, you're going to deal with people. You're going to come into contact with people, and your ability to troubleshoot and get away from problems is what's going to put you ahead in life, not just pushing off your problems to someone else. And there's no rule that says you have to wait for your superior to finish problems and stuff like that, so why not make it you? So that's obviously going to give you increased confidence and increased speaking ability within your peers and your coworkers. That'll just increase your overall profitability to the company and probably your earning potential. And then economically, I'll also be talking about, according to worldwidelearning.com, the world's premier online directory for education, leadership education can be applied to virtually every industry and organization, which is very advantageous compared to a lot of other degrees, because not all other degrees can be easily transferred over industries. Just like a construction worker can't teach chemistry in a classroom, and a construction worker can't easily be a brain surgeon. But with leadership, it doesn't matter. It's about people and your connections with people. Secondly, according to educationportal.com, the average salary for management position with a leadership degree is $92,000, which is 15th among the salaries with a bachelor degree. I'm not sure where these numbers come from because they're really, really high, but that's a good thing. You get a leadership degree, you can make some moolah, which everyone likes. Thirdly, just again, team building, communication, and all the other learned traits along with leadership are very applicable to every kind of day of life with your family, with your church, with any organization that you're a part of. You can easily transfer these abilities. And thirdly, there you go, talking about leadership and its importance in the workplace. It's important because there's a need in the workplace, and it's a rising need. Even though in the world today we're getting more and more impersonal, we're getting more and more over the internet, more and more less paper, and there's not as much internet or communication, contact with everybody. It doesn't mean that we still shouldn't brush up on our ability to communicate, because that's going to be the difference between getting the job and not getting the job, who you can impress and who you know. First off, from Southern New Hampshire University, according to them, because of today's changing and fast-paced business environment, leadership degrees teach fundamentals of teamwork, motivation, quality organization, performance, all across all industries. So there again, it's talking about the applicableness of the leadership. And next, just leadership and experience with dealing with people will always be a part of business, no matter where you go. It'll just help you do pretty much whatever you have to do when you're in the working environment. And C, you can never have too many leaders. Whether you're flipping burgers or you're working in a brain surgery, it doesn't matter who you are. If you can work together with people, it's good to have leadership capabilities. So just to recap, there's a lot of leadership opportunities available. It's very advantageous to you to be a part of leadership, and there's importance within these leaderships to the workplace in general. I hope I've changed your opinion, and that you look into the different opportunities and what you can do to improve yourself. Then again, leadership you can take with you wherever you are, whatever you do. It never goes away. Whatever you want to, you can apply leadership to. And just finishing off, just back to my intro, while leaders may wear different hats, they don't wear capes. And while a lot of people are wearing hats, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't also wear your hat. So thank you for listening to my speech.